Hello, BookTube. Welcome back to the Inferno readathon, buddy read with Mr. Marc, Nash, and I. And we left off at Canto 10 in the Inferno. I want to get back into that and knock some out here. I'm just kind of jamming with the cantos I like, but we're in Canticle Inferno. Yeah, we left off at Canto 10. I really like this one. The fortune tellers and diviners, their punishment fits the crime very well. Now Dante, he's still having pity for the sinners. You notice he covers his eyes, he cries, he swoons, he faints several times. And Virgil also sets him down sometimes where he doesn't have quite a clear view. And it's interesting that he's got a clear view here. My vantage point permitted me a clear view of the depths of the pit below, a desolation bathed with the tears of the tormented crew, who moved about the circle of the pit. He's looking down. Dante, the writer, does a lot of that stuff in here. He'll look down from a point of view. He addresses the reader several times. And, reader, so may God grant you to understand my poem and profit from it. Ask yourself how I could check my tears when near at hand I saw the image of our humanity, distorted so that the tears that burst from their eyes ran down the clefts of their buttocks. Huh. Interesting. Then we have some more politics here. This Guido Bonatti, he was an astrologer. And there's a note. Let's see, cross-reference 118. Go over to my notes here. Yeah, there he is. A lot of astronomy in here. I'm going to skip around for the sake of time. I also like Canto 17, Misdirected Intelligence. We're still in Circle 8 with the Bolgias. Remember, those are little ridges in the road down to, I'll show a picture, put it up here somewhere. Going up. Okay, and here we have characters of Ulysses and Diomed. And Dante uses pairs a lot. Remember in Canto 5, Francesca and Polero, the lovers, who Polero doesn't even get a chance to speak. It's all Francesca. She's the first woman to speak. Not only that, the only woman to speak in the Inferno. But then he had Farinata and Calvicante, and now he's got Ulysses and Diomed in here. Now this is a great canto because Dante, remember, he's going from like the Aeneid, and specifically Book 2 of the Aeneid, with the story of Ulysses, and that Ulysses is the one responsible for the Trojan horse. But Ulysses doesn't die in the Homeric Odyssey. He comes back for a homecoming, right? Well, here, or I guess it's in the Iliad, the fall of Troy. But anyway, here he's 10 years gone, right? 10 years coming back. But Dante has his death. He comes home and he wants to go out again. Doesn't spend any time there because he wants to experience all the vices in life. Well, we sighted dark in space, a peak so tall, I doubted any man had seen the light. We sighted dark in space, a peak so tall, that's Purgatory, I doubted any man had seen the like. Our cheers were hardly sounded when a squall broke hard upon our bow from the new land. 3 times it sucked the ship and sea about, as it pleased another to order and command. At the 4th, the poop rose and the bow went down till the sea closed over us and light was gone. So Ulysses and his men are gone as well. Here's a good note here. Can you see that? Save me the trouble of reading it. Windy day in South Georgia. It's going to rain today, but it's still like 70 degrees. Yeah, Dante knew no Greek. Thus Virgil stood between Homer and Dante. Cantos 17. They're in the same rut. And here we have some more politics. A Ghibelline leader from the north is Count Guido da Maltefio. We're in simple Boniface III, the Pope. But when I saw before me all the signs of the time of life that cautions every man to lower his sail and gather in his lines, that which had pleased me once troubled my spirit, and penitent and confessed I became a monk. Alas, what joy I had! What joy I might have had of it! Well, see, you have to be repentant to be in purgatory. These sinners in hell, the Inferno, did not repent. Later, when I was dead, St. Francis of Assisi came to claim my soul, but one of the black angels said, "Leave him. Do not wrong me. This one's name went into my book the moment he resolved to give false counsel, since when he had been mine, for who does not repent cannot be absolved." Miserable me. Carried me to Minos 8 times round his scabby back, the monster coiled his tail. Then biting it in rage, he pawed the ground and cried, "This one is for the thievish fire." So Minos became a monster, remember, and he has a tail for how many times he wraps it around his body. That's what circle you're going to in hell. And I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Make this short and sweet, because we're getting to the end of the Inferno, and we'll be, though Virgil and the pilgrim will soon be getting out after seeing the dis, after seeing Satan, and they'll be on their way to Purgatory. They have a lot of climbing to do. So here's what I look like. I wish you would do. Ta-ta.